Hey, yo, what's going on? But once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters, the one, the only course, Mr. Nintendo's for 2011, aka Criticism Guide 2009. Of course, you guys in the rest of the intro before we begin, definitely check out freedomnumber.com. And of course, certain suits on that. If any people, excuse me, if any people want professional channel banner design and or picture specifically made for you, I will definitely put their link in the description box below if any people want to check out their YouTube channel or YouTube page, whatever you want to call it, along with their official website. And of course, Google them if you want. Best partnership I ever had, and yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Hopefully you read the title of this video before I got into it. So this time I'm not just going to focus on one character. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I think I talked about the Rugrats series before. It was like way back in 2012, or it might have been 2013, so about a year, maybe 1 to 3 years. So it's been a little bit of a long time since I talked about it. There's like a billion other theories of it on there. Obviously, me, myself, as a 90s kid, I grew up with it. So, yeah, let's begin with this little, slideshow. So, hopefully I didn't put any crazy, insanely sexual pictures, things on here. If any people know what I'm talking about, because fortunately there's a thing out there, if any people know, is Rule 34. And if I put any of those in here by accident, I'm screwed. Of course, it wasn't for me. It was only the demonstration of this character analysis review right here. So, Tommy Pickles. Oh, and before I begin, I know most of you guys, whenever I do my face cameras, you've probably already seen this before. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be reading it through theirs because the internet thing went on there like 2 days ago. I'm still trying to figure out how to get it. I think it's because I was late in my payment plans on Sprint, so I'm probably not going to have it there for like 2 weeks. So, for now, I'm probably just going to have to use my PS3 because the internet there is free all the time. Thank God I don't have to pay $20 or more for that thing, or I'd be screwed. So, Tommy Malcolm Pickles. So I'll be reading on my PS3 instead. Is the main protagonist, as well as the center character of Nickelodeon's animated TV series, The Rugrats, and all the films except Rugrats in Paris the movie, in which he's a supporting character, and is the major spin-off of All Grown Up. All Grown Up. Oh, speaking of which, there's 3 characters I'm taking out, which is Kimmy, Dill, and Susie Carmichael, because Susie wasn't until like the 2nd or 3rd season. And I remember Kimmy was in Rugrats in Paris, so she was more of a newer character, and she was as an older one. And then Dill's the same thing, because that was the first Rugrats movie. It was 1999, 2000 at that time. And me as a 90s kid growing up, it was cool, but it wasn't the best thing. All grown up, I'm completely leaving all characters behind there that were only in there. So, yeah, I just wanted to make that clear now. So, if you want to read their wikis, the link's in the description below, or you could just go on Wikipedia and look at it yourself. So, yeah, let's keep it moving. He is dad. Wait, he is dad. That's so weird. He is dad in the only t-shirt and diaper. I don't know who ever did that sentence. It sounds really weird. And is bald with a tag. Yeah. Bald with big, blank eyes. Okay, there it is. Big blank eyes. His eyelashes, everything. Actually, no. He looses everything into adult, into baby gibberish. And most of the babies with Kelsey said that are based in the character of Tommy is is actually based on her own son in real life. Tommy does not wear shoes, obviously. And I'm not going to read the personality part. I'll read that in the description below. Like I said, I'm only going to do Tommy, Chucky, Phil, and Lil because those are the main 4 characters in the original one. So that's why I'm just focusing on them. Alright, so Tommy is a part of the... Oh yeah, Tommy is part Christian and part Jewish, and is former head leader of the babies. He is also twins with Angelica and is always ready for adventure with Courages of the Spears, okay. Sometimes he leads the babies into trouble, usually a result of one of Angelica's anguishes pranks, there we go. But he always manages to lead them back in and out again. He is always a good friend and always is ready for action. Tommy is always the best friend of Chucky Finster, who is the exact opposite of him. He has a younger brother, Dill, who often gets in the way, which we're not going to talk about him, but Tommy still loves him and is very protective of him. He's one of the main characters of the story and appears in almost every single episode. And there's one that she has in books. I didn't even know they had books for that. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's so big. Seriously. That's a giant ass paragraph I'm going to have to read. Oh well, here we go. In the first line of the series, Tommy is only 0 to 2 years old baby toddler, but his catchphrases to Chucky Finster makes him call himself a lot with the toddler when he tells Chucky not to be such a baby. He plays with air pop popcorn, I think that's what it is. Popcorn boot at the movie theater. He has a large bald head with small little hairs on it, and large sound eyes, with a thick neck, round ears, and a bit of a belly on him. Tommy's outside consists of sky blue shirt, and that shows his belly button, and a wild, baggy diaper with yellow drapes on it. He walks around barefoot and seems to be a bit pigeoned, as both of his feet are in backwards. Yeah, I remember that. It was so weird to see Tommy like that, though. Like, he always walked like he was a crip, or like he had some type of like MS like issue, or he grew up as like a deformed baby. That's why he always walked weird all the time. He doesn't walk like a regular kid, but he was a baby, so what can you expect? All right, and let's keep reading. In All Grown Up series, Tommy is now about 10 to 13 years old. He looked like he was 15, but whatever. He is of average height with straight white teeth and spiky light purplish blue colored hair since it's season 2. Although his outfit changes often more than his usual attire, and his shaped shirt, brown pants, and red and white high pump sneakers. Although with greenish brown backpacks. In this series, it is the fact that he is much wiser and doesn't go on much adventures. Most of the time, he is either not focused on the same problem with the catch-up of the catchphrase, and instead dealing with his own problems, but sometimes with his group of helping. He always helps his friends and groups in his problems. All the time with Chucky Finster. I think that's what it was, yeah. With Chucky and Dill. Oh, that's what it is. Alright. And then we're moving on to the next one. And that is Chucky Finster. Hopefully this doesn't go too slow. It might be a 20-minute analysis since I'm doing more than one character. But they were all the main characters. That's why I'm doing it. And let's go on to Chucky Finster. So, if any people are 90s kids or fans in general of this series, even if you weren't a 90s kid, you already know how cool as hell this cartoon was. Very nostalgic for me, in my opinion, because, I grew up with this. I say it billions of times, but I really mean it when I say these were one of the best years of my life, obviously. Because once you're an adult, two things is going to happen. Life is going to be real good for you, or it's going to suck. And me, in my own personal, not opinion, but in my own fact, obviously. I know most of you guys don't know what I do except work for hotels, but sometimes my life is really good, but then there's other times when it's crap. Lately, it's been decent. Hasn't been crap, but it's been pretty damn good to me. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, let's keep it moving. It's not about me. It's about the Rugrats cartoon right now, and then now it's this character review I'm doing. Chucky Finster is the best adorable friend of Tommy Pickles and acts in the series as delinquenologist? I think that's what it says. Yeah, delinquenologist. In the Rugrats movie in Paris, however, he serves as the protagonist. Chucky's mother Melinda died from an illness and shudders with a few months. And Chucky was a few months old. In Rugrats in Paris, the movie, his mother, Chase, I think his name was Chas or Chase's? No, his father, Chaz, was going to marry Coco LaBouche. And the woman in the movie. Chaz, however, fell in love with the mummified Kira, Kimmy's mother. His beautiful new mother is loving and caring, just as his father. Chucky also had a puppy named Pepper, or has a puppy named Pepper, although it is never seen yet. Chucky is 2 to 4 years old in Rugrats, and then 11 and All Grown Up. His pilot episode, All Grown Up, was 12 to 14 years old, and All Grown Up, he is in the series itself. Description. Sorry if I'm having a hard time reading. Sometimes when I'm looking at the TV, like half of the words are cut, so you gotta excuse me on that. That's why I gotta get that other thing fixed as soon as possible. Despite his cuteness, Chucky is persistent and scares easily, and in the first suggestions that he and the other babies should do something to go elsewhere. He always says, maybe this isn't such a good idea. I remember he used to say that. I don't know, guys. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. That's what I remember he used to say like that. Funny dude, man. All the same, he's still best friends with Tommy, Phil, Lil, Susie, Harold, Wayne, Funkelson, Phil, and Lil. Among his fears are adventures, clowns, and it's also revealed in Circus Angelico that the guys has his oatmeal box. It's a scary hat, a parody of Quaker Oats, and is loyal, often and brave. He is also loyal, often and brave, facing his fears briefly to come back through them, and to his friends whenever there's a problem. Chucky's there to help his friends, get through them emotionally. Chucky doesn't really like misbehaving, but his friends often get him into trouble. He is very close to his father, Chaz. He is usually the main target of Angelica's bullying. Chucky is the only one character who did not come from a co-parenting or a duo parenting household because of the remarrying. And it was revealed that in the episode and the Alien that Chucky has an Audi belly button, and it's revealed that to be left-handed in Southbound and Chucky's lefties. And then the same thing has changed that Chucky that has in the Rugrats in Paris movie has gotten a new sister named Kimmy Finster, and is loving to a new mother named Chucky Finster. And then the books is very short in this one. Chucky has peach skin with freckles, messy orange hair, and a pair of purple square glasses, with a white tint blue shirt and a Saturn on the green shorts with lights in the lines, yellow color orange socks, and officially untied shoes. When being potty trained, he wore a white pair of patterned pants, light blue or binge training pants, and a darker blue white pants overhead. Alright, that's it for Chucky. Now we're going to get to the last two, Phil and Lil. If any of you guys were fans of those, you're probably going to like when I talk about them. Phil DeVille. So we're going to talk about the boy one first. Phil and Lil. So we're getting into Phil. Okay. Phil is one of the most, Phil, I got to read this all over again. Sorry, mate. Sorry, people. I'm sorry this is shit of a freaking video. My bad. Sorry for cussing, too. Okay, Phil Richard Billy DeVille. I didn't even know that was his full name. Damn. His main character of the Rugrats and a spin-off of All Grown Up, inspiring most of his episodes in both series. Appearing in most of his episodes, most of the series. He is the first, I can't even rate that, traitologist in the series, I guess. Phil's one of Tommy and Dill's Chucky's former best friends and current ones later on. Oh no, actually, yeah. And current friends, yeah, I guess so. I can't even read that, never mind. Allies, there we go. And is very close to his snobbishly beautiful twin sister, Lil, though they often think with each other. Description. Phil and Lil are adorable twins who look alike in almost every possible way, and even dress in the exact same match. Both wear pink and black pins with the shirts and the turquoise outfits. Phil's being a shirt was Lil's being separate reversals. And with the handkerchief on the left side and the duck on the right, and both have small amounts of brown hair in the top, very oddly shaped heads. Phil wears blue shorts and is drawn on the other part, and Phil is younger than Lil by 2 minutes. Okay, and then Phil plays with orange soda and mustard dispensers in the movie, and they also shared the same interests, playing in the mud and eating earthworms, consuming earthworms, same thing, which they have often been called chocolate spaghetti. Bugs and toilet paper. They often use their full first names, Philip and Lillian. And it says against one another when they are arguing. Their parents, Betty and Howard, are often confused, and despite the permanent differences, like the years as well, of course, their genders. And in the books, it goes on to say, Phil's skin is mostly peach and has a blocky football-shaped head. Just like in the Hey Arnold thing, which is also a 90's cartoon. And then the other one wears a pink underskirt with black pineapples, turquoise over it, with a handkerchief on the left side of the duck on the right, and ankle-length high socks, a pair of blue high-top sneakers, and a blue long shorts. Appearances. Phil also appeared in most of the episodes of Rugrats All Grown Up through the to her sisters made fewer appearances. No, though he and his sister made fewer appearances in the last seasons of Rugrats. He and Lil are are absent about 59 of the Rugrats episodes when they appeared in the Tommy Pickles and the Great White Thing. While his appearance was in All Grown Up was episode called Brothers Grimm. Alright, now the last one. Now we get on to the female version after Phil. Now we're going to talk about his sister. Last one, Lil, or Lillian DeVille. The one that's the girl. Alright, so with Lil, now we say Lillian Marie Jill DeVille is a main character in both the Rugrats TV series and of course in all the spin-off All Grown Up series. Lil has a twin brother Phil who's sent almost always to be seen. And it says in the description, Lil and her brother Phil, their tales are alike in every single way, usually dress and match. And I kind of read most of this. Alright, I'm just going to skip that part. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is revealed that both Phil and Lil are 2 minutes apart and considering to be pretty full. Lil does play with grape soda and Heinz ketchup in the movie theater. Lil and Phil are also always consuming earthworms, like I said before, which they always called chocolate spaghetti, bugs, and toilet water. Crazy. In Rugrats Go Wild, Lil ends up eating up bugs, catches a wave and eats bugs, and has called them for after seeing a flower of the dragonfly. Because of this, she tells Phil she does not eat them too. They often use their full names when they are arguing one another, when they are simply speaking with each other, or when they are upsetting Tommy Pickles. Their parents, Betty and Howard, often confuse them, yada yada yada. I already remember that. Alright, now I'm going to read this part. They had the inspiration of their names are followed from Anna Rand's book, called Shrugged, Atlas Shrugged, which featured two in-laws characters named Philip and Lillian Redor. Philip Ledor and Lillian Redor. Now books. It is adorable. Lil has an adorable tomboyish, beautiful female toddler. She has peachy skin and a pair of white eyes. She's with small black pupils. She wears a pink skirt with black pinstripes, turquoise dress with a right hand handkerchief, on the left side, and a yellow duck on the right. And of course, high heel ankle thick socks and pink shoes. The character has small mouth with brown hair and a pink bow on top, usually combed and brown. She does not wear any shorts, pants, orangey type of clothing under her dress, exposing a white diaper like Tommy. Appearances in most of the Rugrats TV series and All Grown Up series. Lil and Phil went absent for 59 episodes of Rugrats. Her first appearance in Rugrats was the pilot episode Tommy Pickles and the Great White Thing. With her last appearance of Rugrats being Kimmy Takes the Cake. Her last appearance in All Grown Up was with the episode Brothers Grimm, just like Phil. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I had to say here. And overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Obviously, once again, I'm sorry if you guys keep getting tired of this, but I really, really love saying it. Obviously, me, myself, when I was a 90's kid back in the day, I enjoyed the freaking hell out of this thing, man. It was probably like number 7 or 8 out of the top 10 greatest 90 cartoons I've ever seen in my life. Probably beating Angry Beavers and Adventures of Pete and Pete. Even beating another cartoon animated series, even though Adventures of Pete and Pete was live action, but it was cool. Even Kablam, as much as I love the hell out of that cartoon, I already did like a character analysis review on it. I really love the hell out of it. And it's probably been about almost 20 minutes. I'm trying to look at my things, 14, 20 minutes. Oh yeah, one other thing, I really like how Stu and Dee Dee, they acted like such dumbasses to their kids. Like, how in the hell, with all the adventures and all the stuff they did behind their parents' back, how in freaking God's name did they get away with all that and they never got caught? The only times they ever got caught is when they were by themselves, or Angelica Pickles, aka a little bit of a, you gotta excuse my French here, no pun intended to that. But, excuse my friend, but freaking, how in the fuck did, like, that little bitch of a cunt always screw their shit over, you know? She always ended up tattling, snitching on them. Oh, man. And she ends up getting hers later on when she's an adult, when she's, like, a teenager. And speaking of which, I know in the cartoon theory they said that she ended up taking a lot of drugs and alcohol, methamphetamines, but she had an idea for like the babies of the kids that she always used to see, and they were all dead, and they were all like they actually were just stillborns like Tommy Pickles and all that. But of course it's a theory, it's supposed to be for entertainment, so don't believe any of it. It's only for entertainment. Alright. And that's it, people. I'm going to leave the link to the wiki in the description box below if you want to read any of the other stuff that I missed. Sorry for this terrible reading. It's because this thing right here, I know you didn't see it, but what I'm hitting right now, it's that little white Samsung Galaxy. Whenever I do my Nintendo Sony newses or any other like video that I show my face in, you know that little white thing that I hold, I can't use it right now because the internet doesn't work on there. So I'm going to either have to wait 2 weeks to pay for the internet there or get it fixed up. I don't know. Peace out once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. I will see you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Don't act reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep your luck out there. And until then, that's it, guys. Peace out. Late and goodbye. And stay tuned, more videos coming soon. Brand new videos on this channel almost every single day. And with that said, you guys take it easy, stay safe, stay on the grind, and stay healthy. Be easy, be you, do you, do yourself. And with that said, I'm gone, I'm out like sauerkraut, and I will talk to you guys later. Look out for more future content on this channel, and stay tuned for more updates. Goodbye.